All right, so in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 things that I learned from fasting slash detoxing. For those of you that aren't familiar, like fasting is essentially not eating like solid foods for, anywhere from 24 hours, 48 hours. Depends on what program you're on. Now, when I first heard these terms, like fasting and detoxing, I knew it was out there, but I was in a segment of the market where I was so focused on extreme strength, extreme performance, muscle gains, that aesthetic look. Ironically, it focusing on health versus that is going to give you the body. But what I thought was, cleansing, detoxing, no way. I'm someone that wants to improve athletic performance. I want to get stronger. I want to get bigger. Not for me. Cleansing, detoxing, it's for people that do yoga, it's for people that do Pilates, it's for people that, the vegans, people that just are so health focused and health extreme. That's not me. So for years I was completely turned off by it, skeptical of it, even though, again, my degree is in kinesiology, human performance, study nutrition, was a personal trainer for 9 years, and I was unwilling to open my mind up to that. Now, I finally did my first fast and detox, and in short, I was completely blown away. The number one thing I learned was understanding that optimum health, the health that we desire and the type of body that we want, starts from the inside. It starts from ridding our body of those harmful toxins, giving our digestive system the break it needs, and to get our gut in a healthy state so it can absorb quality nutrients and so your body can run at its peak state and work its magic. It's not clogged up by junk. You don't have the mental fog. You're giving your body the vital micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, all of that to perform properly. I was so focused on just macros, the carbs, the fats, and the proteins that comes in the meals. I didn't give, really anything, didn't care about the health aspects of it. Were these foods actually going to make me healthier? And ironically, when you focus on simply eating for the health aspect, are these foods going to make me feel good? Is it going to boost my performance? Performance being energy, focus, clarity, is the aesthetics come along with it. And that's a testament to why at 32 I've been able to get in the best looking shape of my life and feeling the absolute best. And number 2 thing I learned through fasting and detoxing is it is one of the quickest ways to expose your little bitch boy. And what I call our little bitch boy is a part of us, it's that weakness. It's the part of us that will sabotage us when we start to do things that are uncomfortable. When things begin to get a little bit more difficult, barriers, obstacles, or painful, it's that voice in our head that'll scream stop. It's our voice in our head that'll scream thousands of excuses and reasons why you shouldn't be doing this, why it's not good for you, why you're not ready for it. You're in a workout. Things start to get a little bit uncomfortable. If you just step back and give yourself an opportunity to listen, it's the one that says, who cares about one extra rep? Nobody's watching. Nobody's going to know. You'll do double tomorrow. You'll do it when, a week from now. Start again in a month. Who really cares? This isn't good for me anyway. I've done this. It never pays off. I'm not seeing results. Who gives a crap? What's a couple extra reps? What's 30 seconds? That's exposing the little bitch boy or little bitch girl. And using fasting and detoxing is an immediate way to expose that, because when you get a little bit hungry, and you probably attest to this, we all have it, is it comes alive. It's the part that says, you are starving. I'm starving now. I need to eat. I need to eat. This is life or death. I need to eat. I have a headache. I feel like crap. How can this be good for me? Because I feel like crap. I feel groggy. I need food. I need it. You need it. That's the little bitch boy. And being able to expose him or her at will and through a tool like fasting and detoxing, I call it a tool because it is just that. It's such an effective tool to learn how to master your mind, self-mastery. Learn how to ignore that voice. Learn how to expose it, listen to it, but do not attach to it. You don't become its you don't become its slave. You learn to master that voice and overcome it and let it release because it's going to come up. You'll never be able to silence it, but it's how effective can you be at listening to it, exposing it, and not reacting to it. You're its master. Let it scream, let it go. So it was learning for me that, hunger is not an emergency. For most people, most cases, unless you have a medical condition, take that serious. But really, it's not an emergency. And it's being able to master that is going to pay dividends in all aspects of our life, in business, personal life, relationships, our finances, all of that. Number 3 was that if we desire optimum health and optimum performance, the key to achieving that is through detoxing and fasting. Bar none. There are so many health indicators and benefits to fasting and detoxing to boost our energy, to boost our cognitive ability, to boost our mood, to boost even our longevity. There's scientific studies that show you that it can do that, can actually even reverse and prevent diseases going forward. It's because we need that opportunity to rid ourselves of toxins, of things that we take in through foods, through air, through our lifestyle, with increasing stress levels, to give our body what it needs, meaning its break and its vital nutrients to operate at peak state and performance. I say all the time that we are not meant to have a 10:30 a.m. crash. We're not meant to have a 2:30 p.m. crash. We're not meant to want to have to nap 2 to 3 times a day. We're not meant to wake up feeling like shit. We're not meant to wake up wondering, did I even sleep? When do I get to go back to bed again? We're meant to feel vibrant. We're meant to feel good. But unfortunately, through our food industry, it's become harder than ever. And one of the fastest ways to overcome that in an intentional way is to fast and detox. Those are my top 3 things that I learned, and I was a massive skeptic going into it. Thought it wasn't for me, was not what I wanted for results or goals. And after doing it for the last 4 years, I do it, almost every week, bi-weekly, depends on kind of what my lifestyle is. If I've been more toxic, if I've been eating worse things, I'll detox and I'll cleanse more frequently, but it's part of my lifestyle. It's not for weight loss. It's simply to become the healthiest, most fit version of myself so I aesthetically can look my absolute best and maintain a lean and strong physique. I am a 100% believer, and I encourage you to try it out. Expose your little bitch boy. Realize it's from the inside out job to optimize your health and your body. Realize to optimize your performance. Fasting and detoxing is that key to boosting your brain power, cognitive ability to perform at your absolute highest performing self. And I have a program for you that you can take on that challenge, implement a fasting detox like this so you can feel its effects yourself. So click that link below. Should have a link below here. Take that on. This first fasting and detox is step 1 to your journey to the optimum health, that ultimate you. And I'm excited to hear how it affects you in such a positive way that it has me and hundreds of other people that I've taken through this.